Welcome to our free necklace night. This is our final Wednesday that we are doing a free necklace night. We are moving them to Sunday evenings, and I'm super excited that I get to be the one to share with you all. My name's Carolyn, and I bet some of you have heard a lot of this before, but I bet some of you have never heard any of this. So my goal tonight is to be entertaining, educational, engaging, and to get you all this information in about 15 minutes. And if there is anything, I'm going to try not to look at the comments because when I look at the comments, then it goes way long. But if there's any question that you have that I don't answer, reach out to whoever invited you. I'm more than happy to be in a 3-way chat with you and them or meet with you. But hopefully by the end of this meeting, you'll either think, yeah, it's not for me, but maybe I know somebody it'd be good for, or you'll be like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Why wouldn't I just give this a try? So, like I said, I'm Carolyn. I've been with Park Lane for 5 years. Absolutely love it, obviously, because I'm still here. The highlights that I think are the most important and that speak to the most people. Well, first of all, it's very fun. I mean, it's jewelry. Look at these earrings. These are called Luna. Aren't they gorgeous? I'm wearing them with Lennox. One of the reasons why I think jewelry is one of the best things to sell is because it's a visual product. And when you're out and about, people compliment you. I can't tell you how many times I've been to the doctor's office and they've been like taking my blood and somebody's gushing over my bracelets and they join my VIP group and then they end up shopping with me or booking a party. So, love that. And the company is just amazing. I really want to share with you a little bit about the people, a little bit about the product, and a little bit about the programs. And hopefully this answers most of your questions. But the people of Park Lane, did you all know they've been around for 70 years? I can't believe that. They are the oldest direct sales jewelry company in the world. And they've never sold anything but jewelry. So they've stuck to what they know. And the owners have vowed to never take more than 2% of the profit for themselves since the very beginning. The Levine husband and wife started it in the 50s. Three of their children bought it in the early 2000s. Now their children work in the home office. So it's a completely family owned and operated business. And we don't have to worry about them selling us out, going to an affiliate program. And if you don't know what that means, be thankful. Some companies have changed their business models to where the people make less money. And in Park Lane, we just keep making more money. They keep adding extra stuff. I don't know, 10, 20 years ago, they added the Mercedes car program where you can earn a Mercedes, or if you don't want the Mercedes, you can take a cash bonus every single month. I took the cash bonus for 3 years, and for the last 2 years, I've been driving a Mercedes. It's just crazy, all the stuff that they offer for us. And the thing that they're doing, so they make it so incredibly affordable to get started. You can get in for $129. And I want to tell you this up front because I don't want you sitting there the whole time thinking, yeah, but what does it cost? So for $129, you get a website for an entire year, no monthly fees, no quotas. Plus, you typically get to pick out $500 in free jewelry with that. Through next Wednesday, you get to pick out $700. So we have 2 bigger kit options, but all 3 of the kit options are coming with an extra $200 in free jewelry right now. So it's so good. Can you imagine paying $129, less than you spend at the grocery store, to get to pick out $700 in jewelry and have a working website that people can just go shop from? It's so good. So I wanted you to hear that up front and about how great Park Lane is as just a company. So the product, all of our jewelry, I mean, isn't it beautiful? It's lead-free, nickel-free, cadmium-free, hypoallergenic. It's guaranteed with no exclusions. So if you sell a piece of jewelry to your friend and it breaks in the first 4 months, they will replace it completely for free, even if her dog chewed it up. I've tested that. And if it's after that 4 months, it's just $10 plus shipping, and they'll replace it as long as it's still in the line. And if it's no longer in the line, they will let her pick out something new if her purchase happened in the last year. So I always like to tell people your jewelry is guaranteed for at least a year. Let's see. What else? Oh, I love that we have a wide variety of styles. We have dainty delicates. We have career wear. We have bold and beautiful. We have boho. There is just something for everyone, every age. I have 8-year-olds that love my jewelry and 88-year-olds that love this jewelry. So it really appeals to everyone. And also our team has college students and it has longtime retired grandmas. This can be for anyone. And it's got I don't know what I am, middle-aged. I'm recently an empty nester. My kids, I did direct sales while they were little. I was able to stay home with them. I didn't know how to wear jewelry. I learned how to wear jewelry because of a company like this. I learned how to talk in front of people. I used to be scared to talk in front of people. And then when they were in high school, I took a full-time job for a few years just because nobody was home during the days. And when my other jewelry company closed during COVID, I found Park Lane, and my sales here were so much better. My team here was so much more successful that I quit my full-time job 3 months later. So you can totally do this as just a little side hobby, which most women on our team do. They work full-time jobs and they just want to make an extra $300, $500, $600, $1,000 a month. You can do that, or you can pay your house payment and your car payment and whatever other payments you need to pay. It can be whatever you want, because remember, we have no quotas. So that was a little bit about the jewelry and a little tangent on everything else. I tend to do that. I've shared this so many times. I always just want to tell you more, but I also want to respect your time and get it done quickly. So let's talk about the programs, because this is really what I think you're going to appreciate the most. Park Lane totally spoils our customers, our hostesses, and our stylists. So how many of you put an S if you've ever shopped our customer sale? Right. It's amazing. So we always have that buy two, get four at half price sale. And the two our customers pay full price for are the least expensive items. And then they can get up to four more expensive items at half price. And you, as the stylist, when you become a stylist, you make commission off of the full price items and the half price items. So let's say her two full price items and her four half price items total $200. You're going to make your commission off of the $200, not just the two little full price items. That is huge. I really feel like we just need to pause for a minute and let that soak in, because in my previous company, half price items meant we made zilch. So here, half price items increase the retail of our show and we make more money. So it is so helpful, and your customers love it because they get the more expensive stuff for about the same price as the cheaper stuff. It's so good. Plus, when they spend $90, they can get one of the really high-end items, like something like this, Chanel or Chantilly, whatever it's called, or our Tanner bracelet or an impression bracelet for $35. Plus, we get these things called style drops. They are limited edition, highly on-trend items, like a $200 item that all of a sudden is on sale for 30 or 40 bucks with any $40 purchase. So that keeps your customers coming back, and it makes shopping with you really, really fun. So those are just a couple things they do to take care of our customers. They keep it exciting all the time. I mean, we'll get deals of the day, steals of the day, like little things that'll drop throughout the week. And they're kind of like trading cards. Those are like the highly sought after things where people want to come back and shop with you because they know this thing's going to sell out. So it makes it really fun and entertaining. But then when women love to shop the sale, guess what do? We tell our friends about it. So when they host their own event, like last night, I did a party, and you can do your parties online. I mean, I did only online parties for like 2 years during COVID and had my biggest sales ever when, before coming to Park Lane, I couldn't do an online party at all. They were terrible. But Park Lane is so good at training their people, so you can work your business all online. I have lots of friends on our team that do it 100% online. Now that we're back to doing stuff in person, I really enjoy doing in-person parties. I did one last night. I think her party is sitting at 6 or 7 orders. It's already like $800 in sales. I make commission of the $800, and she's working on getting a couple more orders, because the way our hostess perks work is the hostess gets 4 half price items. She gets any expensive item for $35. Oh, and you make commission off those half price items. She gets any expensive item for $35, and then she gets free credit for every order that's placed on her party. So like my hostess, I can't remember if she has 6 or 7 orders, but it's $20 free per order. So let's say she has 7 orders. That's $140 free so far. But as soon as she hits 10 orders, they all double to $40 per order. So that's $400 in free jewelry. And there's no cap on that. Closed a show from Sunday. She ended up getting 11 orders. So she got $440 in free jewelry. Plus we have 2 $50 awards that we can give our hostesses. We call them Fast 50s. And my hostess from Sunday, she got 2 bookings. I like to tell my hostesses, if you have 10 people there, I give you an extra 50. Or if you get 2 bookings, I give you an extra 50. If they do both those things, they get an extra 100, and we just pay $15 a piece for those. So she ended up getting $490 in free jewelry, and we just had a couple hours at her house eating salsa and playing in jewelry. It was so much fun, and it was a well over $1,000 party. So we can't ever promise you like how much you'll make or anything like that, but just know when women get together and they get to play in jewelry and they get to shop under the influence of other women, your sales are higher because somebody else is going to go, ooh, that looks good on you. And it's just so much fun. And then when someone books from this person's party, say she books her own party, when this hostess goes to that party or shops online for that party, she gets an extra expensive item for $35 because this hostess booked from this hostess. So it's just like the gift that keeps on giving. And Park Lane is so smart with the way they incentivize that, because this hostess is going to be like, you should have a party. I need more jewelry. I'll shop at your party. And that just helps your business keep going. Because if you're sitting there, if you're like me, I was like, I just don't know that many people. When I first started with my first company, I only had 5 friends do parties for me. One was my mom, one was my husband's ex-boss's wife, and 3 ladies from church. And then from those parties, I met their friends, and then I met their friends, and then I met their friends. And now I know gobs of people, but it wouldn't have worked that way if we didn't have a party plan like this. So love our hostess rewards. And then when you become a stylist, and sometimes you came here thinking, I'm just here to get the free necklace. But then all this starts making sense and you think, maybe I will give this a try. Because as a stylist, I already mentioned we have no quotas. You pay that $129. You have your website for a whole year. You don't have to pay anything else for a whole year. And you can do as much or as little as you want. We have 2 luxury travel trips a year you can earn. But if you're thinking, Carolyn, I would never do that. I wouldn't do this that seriously. You actually don't maybe have to do it as seriously as you think you do. But maybe you just want to earn free jewelry. We can earn over $1,000 in free jewelry every single month. So you can just build up your jewelry collection out of the new line that we got last week. I think I earned like $1,500 worth of it for free. So it's so much fun. Plus we get to earn pieces before they ever drop. This is an older one. This is no longer available, but this was our sunset. I think that was the name of this impression bracelet. And we were able to earn this before it was available for our customers. We earned a whole bunch of jewelry in the last 2 months that we earned for free and that hasn't dropped for our customers yet. But when it does, we have it to show because we earned it. So I love, love, love all the free jewelry that we earn. Plus the trips that I mentioned, they're not like some little rinky-dinky trip. They're 5-star, oftentimes all-inclusive. If they're not all-inclusive, they're mostly inclusive once you get there, like breakfast and dinner is usually covered, and then you have free time during the day. But the trip that we're working on earning right now is to Costa Rica, and it is a 5-star resort. It is all-inclusive. Even the stuff at the beach is covered with this all-inclusive thing, like your paddle boards, your jet skis, I think even horseback riding. So they do it top notch. And they're usually 6-day trips. They're just incredible. They cover your airfare and everything. I already mentioned the Mercedes card program. Hold on. Let me glance at my notes and see if I'm skipping anything. Oh, let's talk about how you make money. I always forget that part because I'm always so excited about all of the other stuff. And sometimes people join before I even talk about how we make money. Everyone earns at least 30% commission. That's our base level, entry level. But if you have previous leadership experience in another direct selling space, you could potentially come in through our direct appoint program. I did. I interviewed and I was able to come over as a senior division leader, already earning 45% commission, and have since promoted since then because I didn't have to promise to bring over a team and I didn't plan on building a team, but then I ended up building a team because I found out how great it was here. And so I've promoted to a sales VP, and I usually make 50% of my sales. So when you work up, when you promote, and even if you come in at 30%, one person on your team gets you up to 35%. A few more people gets you up to 40%. And you never go backwards. You don't lose your title, your commission level, none of that. So it's just really incredible. I think it means more to me because I've been in another company that I can compare these things to. And it's just so nice here, all the perks that they have for us. So let's talk about those kits. I already mentioned the $129. Right now you get to pick out $700 in jewelry. If you're thinking I need more jewelry than that, our $229 kit, you get to pick out typically $1,000, right now $1,200, or our $439, $439, you get to pick out $2,000, so it'd be $2,200. I really recommend that you just do the $129 kit. Like, even if you want to do the $439 kit, do the $129 kit and then place some orders on your party, because when you really think about it, the discount we get on our jewelry, if you do the buy two $28 items, get 4 half price items, and then make your 30 to 50% commission back on those. Plus you get like a $200 item for $35. Plus this is on a party in your name where you're going to get the hostess rewards from it. Plus you're getting points towards our Rich Rewards Club, which is the free jewelry every month, towards the trips, all of that stuff. And you can get whatever you want when you're shopping on those customer orders. So it's really incredible. But you can do it however you want. It literally takes 5 minutes to sign up. You go to parklanejewelry.com, click join, and then enter your friend's name as your recruiter and manager. Or you can message her, get sign up instructions. Don't pick out your jewelry right then. You actually have a week to choose your jewelry in your kit, and we can give you some direction on that, let you know what some of our top sellers are, but you get to pick out your kit. My previous company cost me $1,200. They sent me a bunch of random jewelry, and I didn't like half of it. But you get to pick out your jewelry here, and it's so much fun. So I do want to tell you one more thing. Our team's amazing. We make graphics. We have a graphic designer on staff that makes graphics for us for our parties. We provide your party scripts. We provide amazing training, and we even provide lives on Sunday nights that you can use in your parties or in your VIP group, anywhere you want, that's done by one of our leaders, so that you can show jewelry that maybe you don't have yet. So it's designed to be very duplicatable and easy for the crazy busy woman. Anybody feel crazy busy? Yeah, I'm either crazy busy or I'm bored. So I would rather not be bored. I'd choose crazy busy, but then I'll take a couple days off and I'm like, I am so bored. So I love having something like this that is mine. I'm proud of it. I have a social life it's my hobby that also pays the bills around here. So if you think any of this sounds fun, just give it a try. I'm going to encourage you. Well, I'm not going to encourage you. I'm going to tell you, fill out the Google survey that's in the comments. That is what gets you your ticket in the drawing for the free necklace. And our keyword, there's always a secret word, so we know you were really here, is going to be 200, just 200, because right now, for 7 more days, you can get an extra $200 in free jewelry with any of your startup kits. So thanks for being here tonight. And if you have any extra questions, reach out to your stylist. If she doesn't know the answers, she'll reach out to me and we'll chat. But I say just give it a try. What have you got to lose? Talk to y'all soon. Bye.